The views and opinions of this broadcast do not reflect the views and opinions of Armed Media, New Productions, and its affiliates. Enjoy the show.
I'm a big fish in a small pond. Got my days free and the nights long. I create my own reality. Who I am is fine with me. As famous as I wanna be. Who I am is fine with me. It's who I am. It's who I am. Who I am is fine with me.
Okay, go.
Hey everybody, it's Maria from What's the Story with Maria. How's it going? We're so glad you're here. There's a little chill in the air in NYC. That's where we're broadcasting from. My sidekick, Leo Rodriguez, is in Idlewild, California. There he is.
Oh, I got my fire burning too. It's cold up here.
I was going to ask you if there's a little chill in the air up there. I love it personally. I'm a big fan of it.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I have to bust out the turtlenecks.
And for me, it's the universe saying, "Gad, keep eating," until I have to worry about it in the spring. Although I've been pretty good. But this week, forget it.
What are you going to do? Yeah, this week. You started, right, again. You were going to start again.
I was going to start again. But you know what it is? I can't. I have to eat. It's Thanksgiving. Annette Zito's joined us. Oh,
Hi, Annette.
Annette just reminded me. Thank you. I also like to pull up our show on my show page because for some reason, there's two different sets of audiences that come through.
Well,
okay, let me.
Were you doing that? You know what? I think I have something that I should share with everybody. If they're watching, I think we should share it.
Let's do it.
Let's watch this little commercial.
Oh.
It's so Christmassy. Hey.
Love it. That little elf hecked around. Oh my God! Who do you think that little elf is?
I wonder who.
My co-host for tonight in studio, I add. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only. There is only one.
Only one.
Anthony Fett! Oh my God!
Oh, this is so fun.
Party up in here.
I was like not breathing over there. I was just trying to be surprised.
You were very good. I noticed that.
I can honestly say for me now, the Christmas season has started.
Well, that's
because these advertisements. Because knowing the show's coming.
And Kutu, almost Thanksgiving, friends. Happy almost Thanksgiving.
That's
yes,
right.
We're still celebrating Thanksgiving. Eddie, I have my pies back there. You know I love Thanksgiving. And Eddie and I went to high school together, so we celebrate because Thanksgiving was so big at our high school. And Eddie was in the marching band. It was a big to-do. And Stoneham, our school, always played Reading. We always went to the games together. Me and
Eddie. Like a football thing?
Yes. Did your high school play it like rivals?
I have no idea.
Well, right now you would have been basketball, right?
No, it's football season. Still? It's also basketball season. But for Thanksgiving, they play football for Thanksgiving games.
For our brand, it's go ahead, keep eating season.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's the season it is.
Yes. Okay. Oh, how festive. Look how she wrote festive.
Thank you, Annette.
Oh my God. By the way, I'm so excited because I am going to Anthony's show this Sunday.
In a week and a half.
Week and a half. Okay, not this Sunday. Thank you.
December 4th.
Sunday. I mean the Sunday after, not this
December 4th. We got to get through Thanksgiving first.
The day after, December 3rd.
Thanksgiving weekend. The weekend after Thanksgiving, Sunday. I got my tickets. I got 4 tickets. Me, Judy, Vinny is going to be there, and then to be determined. So we have
great.
3 people that might be there. They can get.
Thank you, Maria.
Oh my God!
Thank you for your support.
Are you kidding me?
Maria is part of the Gayer Than Christmas family.
I love it. I was Santa one year.
Yes, she was.
That's right. I remember that.
And Bill Goffey was Sergio,
the reindeer.
The reindeer, yeah.
He'll probably be the 4th.
He might be.
We'll tie a bell on him,
or it might be Jay Rivera. Jay Rivera might be.
Perfect. Yeah, we love that.
Oh, is Jay Rivera going to be Santa? Oh,
pardon me?
Is Jay Rivera going to be Santa? You always have a very good select Santa.
Leo, Santa Claus will be coming to town, as well as some other wonderful special guests.
You want to talk about? Why don't you talk about it?
Go ahead. We've got Calvin Munro, Broadway's Calvin Munro.
Sure. Let's show it. I'll hold it while you talk about it.
Thank you, Maria.
Okay, so here's
it's Calvin. We know him. He's my partner. And then we have Allison Sims, who's a very dear friend of mine.
Very amazing singer. Amazing
singer. We were, a drop in a bucket. And then Josh Bartier, who's an incredible
friend.
My God.
And
he's been there since day one.
Yes.
Lavinia Draper,
there
who this
my goodness.
is familiar with from previous shows.
Very.
She just had a very good United solo run, didn't she?
She won. She and Lynn Portis, the amazing Lynn Portis.
I didn't hear about this.
They won for Best Musical.
Yes, they did.
And Lynn won for Best Composer.
And they are both so deserving. I went to their closing night. Actually, me and Maria went the same.
We went the same night.
It was so fun.
And you said Jason?
Jason is our musical director from Radio City Music Hall. And of course, Santa Claus. And he'll be a big surprise.
But wait, it is a surprise because his back is turned.
Yeah, we don't know who he is.
So it's a mystery Santa?
You have to find out.
Okay, so this is only one show, Anthony?
Yes, it's at the Triad Theater on 72nd Street, and the directions were on the commercial.
So it's on 72nd. I will say, because I've been to the Triad, I love the Triad because it's like it looks like an old movie theater.
Yes.
And there's 3 tiers of where you can sit.
That's right.
So we're in New York City. Of course, there's sirens always. But
hi.
So you hear that the window is open because my radiator is so hot.
My mother loves radiator heat. She swears by it. You gotta have radiator heat.
I know, but it's so hot that we would be roasting if I didn't open the window.
But it feels very nice in here, very cozy. And I brought Maria a little piece of Christmas cheer.
Oh my God! So look at how cute Anthony is.
Just
look what he brought me.
Oh, that's
I know.
adorable.
Because I don't even buy a tree anymore. I used to buy a tree when Judy and Christina lived here.
It's a living thing.
Maria,
it is a living thing.
So how hot is your radiator over there?
Almost as hot as you, Leo.
No, because there must be some. Oh, you know what? That's
I know why Leo's.
There's 2 disco daddies in the house.
Okay,
and that's why the heat just turned up.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to. Anthony is going to slide.
Yes, I'm going to slide.
And then we'll slide Anthony back in. But we have the Disco Brothers.
The Disco Brothers?
In the aisle. So we're going to bring them on. And then we're going to continue. I want to talk about this. We'll bring Anthony, since he's my co-host, we have him all night. We're going to bring him back on.
Yes.
But
I want to say hi to Chauncey.
Yes, stay on. Don't leave yet.
Because I love you.
So these are the Disco Brothers.
We know, I won't tell you why. Sometimes good things happen when you don't even try. Let's do this. 7 is what you choose. Ooh, I know, 'cause I chose you. You are not just a brother.
Okay, so this, everybody should go and watch this video. It's amazing. Van, welcome to our show.
So happy to be here.
Oh my God, Van, are you in Montreal?
Yes, I am.
And he already has his tree up.
Hence the really adorable accent. Oh my God. Van, we know all about you. I just never met you. Chauncey talks about you all the time.
Hi, Chauncey.
This is Anthony.
Hi, Van.
Hi, Anthony.
Your tree looks great. So do you.
I know. I had to have it up because I'm leaving for Florida before Christmas, and I have to have my godchildren in for our Christmas dinner. So I had to have the tree up. So I put it up today, actually.
So you are ready.
Perfect. I got mine today, actually. One of mine.
And he brought me one as well. I love it.
And I just saw Chauncey. I just want to say thanks again to Chauncey for the work he did with us at the
benefit.
That was a beautiful tribute.
And for anybody that was curious, we raised $3,000 for the Big Brother, Big Sister organization.
Awesome.
Amazing.
And Lori Lawrence, our friend, in her honor, they're going to have 2 scholarships. So, hi from Don't Tell Mama, NYC, Karen Mack. Oh my God, Karen Mack. So much is happening. Karen Mack is doing a Kickstarter for her new album, which I can't wait. So I'm going to be going to that page soon. There's a lot of people popping on. Annette Zito has popped on. Kenny Holcomb. Hi, Kenny.
Hey, Kenny. Oh, my gosh. Legendary.
Legendary, totally. Okay, so, Van, since I have you and Chauncey. Yeah. Oh, I love the way that Anthony slid out. Wow, that was so surreptitious.
People have said that before.
I love it.
I like you already.
Yes, you see?
I like you.
If you slide out, I mean, that's good.
He just slid out. Did you see that?
He'll
slide back in, though. Don't worry. He'll slide back in. There he is.
I'm putting a flag on the play. Flag on the...
Okay, so I heard a rumor that you guys have 1 million streams. 1 million streams on Spotify.
On 3 of our songs.
On all 3 of your songs.
Yeah.
If people want to find you on Spotify, what do they type in?
You can either type in Van Hector, Hechchter, or look for me, Chauncey Dandridge.
Okay, so there are their names right there. So Van Hecchter and Chauncey Dandridge is CHAUNCE.
You see, we really should have worked on
it. I know. I have to spell it for the radio and the podcast.
Don't forget the big D.
Yeah, the D for Dandridge.
For DJ, right.
It's no relation to Dorothy, just a friend. That's my tagline.
That's it. Emily Hicks has joined us. Ed Kutu is also watching. We had him. Now, Van, you're Canadian, I'm assuming, right?
Well, I'm Canadian now, but I'm originally French-Georgian. So.
You know what? That is too sexy for the show. I'm sorry, sir. You're going to have to leave. Oh my God.
So I'm French, friend from France, father's side, and my mother's side is from Georgia, the country, not the
yes, that's what I thought.
And well, you never know, sometimes.
I know some people don't know. Well, I'm assuming. I was assuming the country, which. So I love your accent. Anyway, how did you guys meet? How did you start writing songs together?
Chauncey, you take that one.
Yeah, we kind of met accidentally. Like we became Instagram buddies, and just it's kind of a long story, but like I kind of followed him on accident, and we became friends. He came to New York in May of 2018. We met for the first time in person, and then I went to Montreal Pride that August, and we hung out there. And the following year, I was DJing on the Stonewall Pride Float, the World Pride Float.
Right.
And he came in to march alongside us. And a couple of days after that, he's like, we should do a song together. And I said, well, you know what? I write poetry. I go, we should do a bunch of songs together. And I went to Montreal that August, and we recorded about 5 songs, and then released one later that year, or the next year, and then we're slowly releasing our whole EP.
Now, I can't believe 1 million views. That is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah.
Now
well, we're looking for, we want more. So
of course you want more. Good for you, Van. I love that. He's honest. We want more.
I mean, let's face the truth. 1 million. That's cool. But so we're hoping. We're hoping for the next ones. But also, Chauncey may have slid it out or something. Have you said it? Like that we are up for.
A glam.
Yeah, We're not our music video is up for a Glam Award this year.
That could be kind of like that could, you know.
Yeah, that could really help. Little things like that. One thing leads to another. But let's not downplay that so many great things have already happened, and you guys have performed in Miami. It's just so funny. These videos are so hysterical.
Yeah, we filmed that at the Coconut Guest House in Fort Lauderdale.
Hey, have you guys been to Provincetown yet?
No, not yet.
Not together. I mean, not together.
Not together,
right.
no.
We've both been, but I mean, I'm afraid what would happen if we went together.
I know that would. Yeah, it might.
It would be the next season of American Horror Story, possibly. So.
A lot can happen. A lot can happen. Okay, so now the album is coming out. You've been releasing one single at a time, right?
Yeah. We performed our first single, 53 Christopher Street, New Year's Eve 2020 at Stonewall.
Okay.
A year to the day Madonna performed there, so it's kind of awesome.
I love that. A year to the day Madonna.
And that was our first single, and that hit over 1 million streams. And then we released A Delight, which crept up fast too. We have a music video for that as well. You love that video with all.
I love that video.
That's very New York.
But Disco Brothers is stuck in my head.
Yes, they loved her and Susan loved Disco Brothers.
Do you know how many times morning? And I swear to God, I don't even have to forget coffee. We are the Disco Brothers.
Oh.
And it is stuck in my head.
It's a great song.
Well, okay, seriously, this makes me so happy because I like that bit I was afraid of. I thought
that was a late addition, actually.
I added this towards the end, and I didn't even tell Chauncey. I was just like, decide to do this.
Really, I love it.
Yeah.
I was so afraid of it. Like I was so afraid of it because it was so tacky. But I love tacky shit. So I thought,
that's why he loves me. That's why he loves me.
No.
Listen,
I love you for very different reasons. Not tackiness. Tackiness is not one of them. But it's just it was so like, and I thought, we have to do it. We have to do it.
Yeah. No, I love it.
I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it.
It's stuck in my head for a while now. And when I wake up in the morning, I don't know why that song is. But it's not a bad thing. Sometimes songs are stuck in your head, and you think, why can't I get this stupid song out of my head? But this one, I love. It makes me happy.
It's supposed to. So
yes,
if we make you happy, we're happy.
It's about brotherhood. It's about sticking together, and I think that's what we need right now. We need we need unity. We always need it, but I think especially now.
Chauncey and I were talking last night. We were working together, and yesterday was a very sad day, and the day before, and it's funny because I really didn't even want to go to work, and that's not me. I love to work, and then on the way to work, as I was walking up to the Stonewall, where Chauncey and I worked together, there were about 5 cop cars guarding, and I felt so safe and so good. And I thought, thank you, New York. Thank you, NYPD. Thank you to our governor, Hochul. Thank you to our mayor, Adams. I feel very protected in New York. I feel very safe. And then we came upstairs, and it was kind of slow last night. Everybody travels on this day. Yeah. But Chauncey, do you remember those 2 cute little drag queens that came in? Those little drag queens? They were so cute and so happy, and they wanted to sing, and it was open mic. And I thought, you know what? The world, we have to go on. We have to take care of each other. And this is my big thing. What do gay people do better than anything? Bring joy. Yeah, exactly. That was going to be my segue. And what do gay people bring more than anything? Joy, happiness, laughs, music. That is our purpose on earth. I believe that with all my heart. To entertain and to make people forget themselves, forget how tight and crazy the world can make you, and just enjoy and let go. And thank God for gay people. That's all I'm going to say.
Yay! Yay, gays!
Yay, gays is right. So let's talk, guys. Stay in the green room. Don't go too far because we're going to pop you back in.
I've been listening very attentively.
Yes, definitely. Keep a lookout for our next single on December 1st. Yeah.
December 1st it comes out. Okay, so but don't go too far because we're going to pull you back in.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about, when you come back, and we'll talk about how people can find all of these songs, how they can find your websites and all that stuff.
Sure.
I just want to talk about how important and really what I want to promote tonight more than anything. I didn't mean to do this, but given the
events.
Thank you. The events of this week, I just feel like we need to celebrate ourselves, and not just ourselves. I don't want to make this an exclusive thing that we're just a community that doesn't share. Even if we talk about where it happened and what happened, do you see all the people that go to these shows, all the wonderful people?
Yes.
You don't have to be gay to go see this Christmas show.
No, I always say it's a show for everybody.
Absolutely.
And that's really the point of what everything that you stand for, that I've known about you the whole time I've known you all these years. It's all about bringing people together and loving people. You just love. Everybody who's out there watching Maria's show knows that what's the story with Maria? She's loving on somebody.
Aww.
She's giving somebody a platform. She's giving somebody an opportunity. She's giving her clothes, her food, her whatever she has. We'll get to the merchandise in a moment.
Yes.
Too, but,
yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, Maria is a giver, and you are such a loving presence in this world. So it actually, it's so sad when these things, I mean, it's beyond sad, the tragedy of these kinds of events when they happen. But in these tragic times, you see people band together and be reminded of what really is important, and it's love.
Yeah.
All about love, baby.
Go ahead, Leo.
All about love, baby. All about love. Yes, it is.
What were you going to say, Leo?
I wanted to say that a shout out to Army Major Richard Fierro, who was with his family, wife and daughter, and daughter's boyfriend, at the Club Q, watching their daughter's friend do his first drag show. And there's family. There was a family.
Right.
And,
A straight
he stepped
family.
up.
Right.
He stepped up. Thank him and to Thomas James, who who did what they needed to do to protect people.
Right. Listen, here's the thing.
Thank you for that, Leo.
Thank you for that, Leo. Leo texted me last night about the story, and I heard the guy today. Here's what people don't always realize, and I'm directing this at people that may not think the way we think. I hope you are listening, because it's so easy to put gay people in a category of, oh, those gay people. They stay amongst themselves. What's so beautiful about gay entertainers is that all we want to do is be happy, and we want to just spread our joy and want you to be included in that. And our audiences, and Chauncey will tell you, because Chauncey is a DJ, but he also runs so many lights and sounds for so many shows. Chauncey, would you say, and we work at the center of the gay world, Stonewall.
Hey, Stonewall.
But wouldn't you say that the audience is everybody?
Everybody.
Everybody.
All walks of life. We get a lot of tourists. There are some nights where like nobody in the room except for maybe 5 people are from New York, and it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, my friends from East LA, when we were there, they're not gay, no gay family at all. They're like, hey, we got to go to the Stonewall. Take us.
Really?
Yeah, him and his wife, my buddy and his wife from high school. They're like, yeah, we want to go over there. Let's go take a picture, man. And
it's historic.
Like, yeah, that's what it is. When I walk into that building, to be able to say that I've actually been on the stage and sing with you guys there, to me is just, I've been someplace historic. My history, our history.
I know.
It's a I'm going to feel about it.
You know what? Cool. One time, my grandmother, my little Nani, she passed away last year. She was 101, but she came to visit me with my cousin Rena and my aunt, and we were driving around in the car right past Stonewall and the duplex. And you know what she said to me? What's happening here? Is it a circus? She loved it. She was like, is it a party? Is it a festival? I said, no, Nani, it's just the village. Yes. She said, oh, how fun.
Wow.
And I thought, she got it. Like, she got it. She was literally in her 90s when she said, what's happening here? Because there's an energy there that is like nowhere else.
Oh, it's so true.
And or anywhere that you go in the world where it's like a gay mecca.
Can I tell you something?
Yes, please.
I never told Chauncey this, and I'll tell you now, and I'll tell all of you. But this is a new thing. We usually, Chauncey and I really talk like how many times a day?
Daily, yeah.
It's
daily.
ridiculous. But okay, so on the first night that we sung The Delight at Stonewall, you and I remember that night, like we did the choreography and we did the
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah.
It was for Pride, right? Yeah.
Pardon me?
Was Pride weekend or was it New Year's? Yeah, Pride weekend.
Yes. And then New Year's was Christmas Street. But anyway, so we did that, and then it was like, okay. And I hang around. You know, he's a DJ. He's a great DJ. So I actually, by the way, I really love to dance to Chauncey's.
Yes, I agree. I'm a huge
So
fan.
I always stick around afterwards. You know, and I tend to, like, I'm an old man now, so I go to bed early, but not for Chauncey. You know, so I was just like, dancing and this and that, and then I have these 4 gorgeous straight guys who sort of took me in their arms and they lifted me up and then they all kissed me on the mouth, you know, and they were like, "We love you guys, man." And they were talking about you and I, like you and me. And
They're not straight anymore.
but I believe they are, actually.
Yeah.
It was just a thing of like, we never thought we could relate
Right,
gay guys.
right.
And now we do, and we're tourists, and we're just, this is crazy. And then
Yes.
they were thanking us
Yeah.
for that. And I actually, I never told you that one, but they were.
You know what it is? What you're describing, Van, is just spread of joy. Like,
I know.
people are it's so infectious when people are enjoying themselves on stage, like you and Chauncey were doing, like Anthony does on stage, and he brings in like a cavalcade of people. There's always so much happening, one thing after another, after another, after another. People get swept up in that, and we should. That's the way entertainment has
I agree.
always been.
Yeah.
It should be where you just go to a show and you let go, you know. And again, I want to bring this up. If you Sunday, December 4th, it's at 6:30, but show up earlier because you want to sit, you want to order your drinks. I have seen so many of Anthony's shows, and I was in one of them. And you are going to have the time of your life. The time of your life. And when you walk out of there, if you don't have the Christmas spirit, something is wrong with you.
I have to say, and again, thank you. I have to say that I've never looked forward to doing a show as much as I have to this one. And with everything that's happened and everything that's happening, to get to finally go on stage for the first time in 3 years,
Right.
in front of a live audience and do this show, which is, you know, something you said, Van, about you said that line, the one line that scared you when you were writing that song. The title of my show, Gayer Than Christmas, scared me because I really felt like I didn't want to upset people by being seeming, anti anything, disrespectful
I get
to
that.
people that are very
Because
religious
we're
or
two
whatever.
Catholic kids.
Right,
I know.
Italian tradition, whatever. but the thing is that that was sort of the thesis of the show, and to put those two ideas together, it frightened me. And when I did it, and it had the effect that it's had on people that have come to see it and that see it online and stuff, it really is so special. And so
It's fun. Like everything that you do in that show is fun.
Yeah.
And you're like me. You take the nostalgia that we all grew up with,
Right.
and you put it on a place, and you make it cheeky than we can't do, and you make it fun and nostalgic and heartwarming, and just, you know, there have been times when I'm ready to walk out of the duplex. I'm so tired, whatever. And as I'm walking out, Anthony's walking in, and I'm like, nope. Yeah, we're about to do Sister Act 2, stand by, hold on.
And you know what I always say about Anthony? I've said it for years. He never, I don't care if there's 2 people in the audience or the place is packed and there's a line around the corner. Anthony never, ever phones it in, ever.
Thank you, Maria.
He's so talented.
And I love that. Yeah, but it's, you know what? He just is so happy to be doing what he's doing.
Well, we all are. We all love what we do.
all love it.
Chauncey, I can always tell. I've known Chauncey a very long time also. I mean, Chauncey gave me my first, was one of my first DJs I ever got to know at the Stonewall, and did all the tech for me during Stonewall Sensation,
Wow.
like all those years ago.
Yeah.
And Yeah, we all have so much love for what we do.
Yeah.
And Leo, I want to just give a shout out
And
again.
Leo.
All of the stuff that he's made.
Yeah,
for this amazing show.
And he's a songwriter himself. He's wrote a show called Broken Moments.
And don't forget about Cheetah and
Cheetah Moreno.
I wish. What was it? I wish
I could have been Cheetah Moreno.
I could have been Cheetah Moreno. Which was last 2 years ago. Was it last year?
2019 when I turned 50.
Right.
That was my 50th birthday gift to myself. Directed. I had like an impeccable director.
She's all right. She's okay.
She's all right. Well, the piano player though was amazing.
Right, Billy.
Pain in the ass. Bill
Now
Cosby.
let's check out what some people are saying because I don't want to miss anything. If
Andy had put up
so,
a great
Dee has
message.
joined us. Hi, Danielle. By the way, I had an amazing reading with Danielle. I cannot say enough about even better. The one I had was called a quantum session, where you can connect with the other side. It was mind blowing. Wow. But I have to say, not only was that, but I also felt like it was a therapy session in the best way. And then I got one for Judy. I got one for my girlfriend.
Did you get it already? Did she do it?
Blew her mind. I haven't had a chance to. I think I did text you that, but so okay. Andy Prasky says, talk about family supporting a gay son. Check out Robert Madge. During the pandemic, he posted videos of his childhood where he would dress up shows and his parents would totally support him. He now has an amazing one-man show in the West End called My Son's a Queer. Wow. Okay, so check that out. It should be on YouTube too.
Sounds like something I can relate to, that's for sure.
Absolutely. And what else do we... Okay, Mel White is watching. Rick Sudi, he's also... he goes by Sudi and he goes by Rick Caritas, and he's going to be on our show, I believe, in 2 weeks. He has some really funny parodies. Linda Maria's watching. Kimlee Hicks. Okay.
Hi, Kimlee.
Karen Mack. Kimlee's wonderful. We love Kimlee. She was in the benefit. My God.
She sang her face off.
She really did. And Judy, my girlfriend, said, I never heard Kimlee sing. Wow.
What?
Yeah, she said she's got some pipes.
She was feeling it that night, too.
Yeah, we had a great time.
We did This Little Light of Mine, and she was taking us all home.
That was so cool.
So
it was cool, wasn't it? It was such a moment.
Now,
it was kind of impromptu.
I get to witness such amazing things in that booth. It's like
you see it all, Chauncey. You have seen it all. Now, you guys, where are you traveling to next? I know you've been to Miami. You've been to the West Coast, right?
Well, Van will be here for the Glam Awards on January 30th.
Wow. That's exciting.
Hopefully we'll take home a trophy, but
Oh, I would love that.
It's an honor to be nominated.
No, but actually, for the once in my life, I gotta say, I actually really mean this. Because you always want to win, and then you're always thinking, you gotta be gracious, and so say, oh, it's like an honor to be. This time, it's an honor, actually, because it's an LGBTQ thing. It's very important. To me, yeah, and I think that I'll be very win or no win. This is something I know that I'm taking to the grave. Actually, it's a thing that I'll be proud of.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And how important it is to just keep going, no matter what you do, to always create more. This show, Van, you've never been. This is your first time on the show, but these gentlemen have been on the show a bunch of times, and. What the mission of the show is to celebrate creative people and the reality of staying creative. It's not always easy, So let me ask you, since this is my first time hanging out with you, what are some of the things that like when you write a song, do you get one line that comes into your head? Do you hear something first? Do you write down first? How does a song come to you?
Right. So. Well, I've been writing songs for a very long time now. I've been writing songs for 30 years. And I used to be in a punk band. And I also, I started literature. So it used to be that it was like words that I would put to music. And for some reason, I don't know now what happened in the last 4 or 5 years, but actually these have been the best 4 or 5 years of my solo career. Punk bands were good, but then I had a slump. And now I'm kind of like doing well as a solo artist or with duets with Chauncey, but this is still solo. I don't know, for some reason now I kind of put a melody down on a keyboard before I find the words.
Okay.
It's very different, and I don't know what changed. I don't know how it happened, but I think that now I feel more comfortable with that. I think that also my lyrics have become, in terms of, because I came from this very posh French lycée and this and that, so my lyrics were very complicated. And now I'll write stuff like "Let's Dance," and then I'm, again, like as we talked about earlier, I'm like ashamed of that for like 3 weeks, and then I'm like, fuck it, that's what I really want to write. So
right,
but it used to be like, oh my god, that can never be a lyric, and now I'm like,
right. But sometimes we feel like we have to do more than we do, and the thing is, it's not about doing less. It sounds to me like the type of music that you guys are writing now is just fun, joyful music.
Hector, just think that get down, boogie, oogie, oogie.
I know.
I know. But you see, I was raised in schools with very posh people where that's not acceptable. So it took me a very long time to get to that. I personally secretly loved it, but I was just like, I can't write this. This is not honorable.
It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be fun. That's what I love. And like Chauncey, you're a writer on your own. Like you write a lot of articles. You're very political.
Yeah.
You stand up for so many causes. But it's like we wear a lot of different hats. And right now, you're writing fun stuff that makes people want to dance.
And it has like a deeper meaning too, but they catch that afterward, I think,
Yeah, well, the new song, which like we all agreed that we wouldn't mention the title because we don't want to, there's a lot of things that happen with radio and stuff. But we do want to direct people. I want you to talk about your new song, which we will not give the name, but it's about taking something back, right? Go ahead.
It's about, challenging adversity, like, I actually sing in French in this song.
Whoa!
Yeah, it was a very arduous task to get it right, but
you got it right from the first take.
He's really good at pushing me to do my best, which I love. But it's about challenging adversity. It's about going against the grain. It's about shining, no matter how many people are trying to dim you. It's very anthemic, but it's also personal. It's and that's what I think makes a really good pop song, when it's personal, but it could also be universal. I think.
Right. Absolutely.
It's a little rough. It's going to push some buttons.
Yeah.
It's probably our most political song, our most controversial song, but all
the good ones did, especially all the gay anthems. They all did. They all pushed the buttons. And if we didn't like it, we marched right in front of them doing what we want to do to that damn song. So.
Yeah, this one's gonna shock people. Yeah.
You think?
Where can we listen to your music?
We're on Spotify. You think, Chauncey? You really think it's going to shock people? I'm just curious now, because I'm an idiot. I know nothing. So
I think it's a little rougher than it's not a happy song. But
it sounds happy.
It's a happy song because we get through it. We're sending a message of hope.
Yeah, no, but it's a journey. It's more of a journey.
Right.
It doesn't start out happy.
Very powerful. It sounds very powerful.
I wrote the lyrics. It's funny. I got to tell you this. We performed 53 Christopher Street after Madonna 1 year later. Blah blah blah. The New Year's Eve, and Chauncey was telling me I had to wait in the dressing room, and I started to write that song on December 31st. In
the dressing room.
I was like, oh my God. I can't believe that after having been bullied as a kid, I'm here right now. And then we said, and that's how this.
I love that.
And the songs are like, no one's gonna take the spotlight away from me.
Yeah.
Like, no one's gonna break me down, and that's kind of what I say in French in a way. Yeah.
And you know what, Michael Bowes joined us. I'm gonna take this moment because I've been thinking about this a lot. Mm-hmm. We all are performers. We're all funny people. Leon, you're part of this performer group because you're a performer, even though you run the show like amazingly as a producer and tech guy and everything. We're all performers. We're all funny. We have senses of humor. But we were all gay kids. And I need to say that because this week my heart broke because I thought that if you are a gay kid out there and you think that you are not valuable, that is so not true. We are usually tend to be the most creative people, the funny ones,
Resilient.
the lighthearted ones, the goofy ones. We want to make you laugh. We want you to love us. And look what Van just said. After years of being bullied, there he was at the Stonewall Inn in the dressing room where Madonna had sat. And he got to go on. Same thing. Look at Chauncey. Chauncey runs all these amazing shows. He's a performer. He is one of the best DJs in New York City. I mean, and for my birthday, who did I hire to be a DJ? Chauncey.
That was a great party.
Has written a musical. He's an amazing actor. He's an amazing playwright. He works with children. Look at Anthony. Anthony lights up a room. He can sing anything from funny stuff to the most sensitive, beautiful things.
The song you did at the benefit was so powerful.
Wasn't it beautiful?
Beautiful.
And Anthony does all this big stuff, right? But I said, Anthony, please.
It was really nice. Yeah, like you brought it all to like a.
Yeah.
You had the whole room quiet, you know.
So that's why I'm so glad you said that, Van, because it's true. Even though we are joyful and funny people, we're also very sensitive, and we were those kids. Even
we're still those kids. You know?
We're still those kids. And when you called us a name and you thought we didn't hear it, we did. But guess what we did with it? We went on anyway, and we turned it into creative, beautiful art.
Here.
That is what we do with that stuff.
That's it.
So I want to give a shit. I mean, I just thought
it's like church today.
No, but when you said that, wow, you're right. There was that gay kid in that dressing room.
You kind of described our next single, which is really fun.
December 1st. And where is it? On Spotify?
It'll be on Spotify, on Apple Music, on iTunes,
all
everywhere.
Streaming platforms.
Deezer, I think. It goes on everything, yeah.
We are strong, says Andy, and he's right.
Ben Goldberg has joined us. He's watching. Michael Bowe.
Oh, and hi, Michael. I heard you say
Michael Bowe.
Michael.
So much fun. Andy Prasky, out of the family units, gay children are often the minorities in their family. How terrifying for a kid.
It's very scary.
Absolutely. But I will say, as a shout out, there's so many amazing parents out there too.
Sure.
Even in a very dark world for some places, depending what state maybe you're in, there's also some amazing parents. Amazing.
And also, there's a lot of them that learn.
Yes.
They learn.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
People can
learn. They can. Change or open up or just shelve what they were brought up with, because it's a lot of it kind of is generational.
You know what? I got to tell a quick story, and I can't name names, but I do work with kids. I work with all kinds of kids. But right now, I'm also, Susie Campanero, my partner in crime, we're teaching at the Gay Community Center. And we have all kinds of kids. They range, their experiences are very different. But I had this wonderful mom that I met, and she said to us, I am not going to be that mom. I've given this a lot of thought. I am not going to be that mom that drives my kid to feel like they're not valuable. I want to be that mom where my kid doesn't hurt themselves because they don't feel heard or seen. I don't care. Let them express themselves any way they want. I'm here for them. And I was so moved by that.
Beautiful.
Wow.
And she meant it. She meant it. And you could tell that she didn't right away. It wasn't something that she took to right away. But she said, I don't let my child be who my child is supposed to be. And my mother was the same way with me.
I think I've met a woman up here on my mountain that has that same philosophy. I've hired her son as one of our counselors for the camps. Definitely out, part of the LGBTQ in his high school and such. And she's adopted him. And then a lot of others, she's got like a long line of foster kids or kids that she's adopted from different ethnics. And she's the same way. You know, she said, she said, I always wanted kids. I didn't know I was going to have them this way.
Yeah.
But I love them, and they get to be. That's what I'm here for, to make sure that they are feeling supported, whatever they want to do. And and she's really great. I get to meet two of her more kids tomorrow.
Yeah, and your mom's amazing. Your mom is amazing.
Hi, Mom.
So let's take a minute because Vinny Pugliese has joined us. Hi, Vinny. We were just talking about Vinny's coming on December 4th.
Thanks, Vinny.
To see Gayer Than Christmas. I can't wait. We're going to do the food section of our show. So
thank goodness.
We have So Van, what I do every show at about this time is I do a segment called Go Ahead, Keep Eating, where I cook. I've cooked all day.
Did you cook in one of these?
Oh my God, yes. Can you model? Thank you so much. So this is our blue apron. It says nothing but I'm sorry. Go ahead, keep eating. What's the story with Maria? And there is also a calendar that goes with that.
Oh my goodness.
This is this year's calendar coming up. Van, guess who Mr. March is? Chauncey.
Well, can we just show Mr. November right now?
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
This is March.
That's Mr. November. Oh my God. For this year, 2022, that is Peter Feliciano.
Hi, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Hi, Peter.
Yes, he's so cute. By the way, he's straight, and he is
I've never saw you before, so hello, Peter.
Peter, yeah, Peter's adorable. This is Mr. March in the 2023 Chauncey, hot as hell.
Good.
Girl.
Very good.
I love showing off the muscles that I don't have. It's really
You have muscles. What are you talking about?
I'll tell you, there's going to be a warms front coming in March.
And thank you for the tote bag. Anthony's modeling the tote bag. We have tote bags. We have mugs. We have so many things here. So if you want something, please go to What's the Story? I'm sorry. Yeah, What's the Story with Maria at gmail.com. And you can order this is 15 for the tote bag is 10, the mug is 10,
and they make great holiday
gifts. They do. Those are great stuff.
Hanukkah, Christmas, Thanksgiving, birthday, Chinese New Year, whatever. Groundhog Day.
It's so fabulous.
You do it over and over and over again.
Annette says it's fabulous. Yes.
Good one, Leah.
Lynn Portis, great show, guys. Lynn,
I love you, Lynn.
Well, congratulations, Lynn.
Happy birthday, Lynn.
We were singing your praises. Lynn Portis won for Best Composer and Best Musical at the United Solo Festival in New York City. It's a huge deal.
That's amazing.
So, Lynn Portis, genius.
Yes, Best Musical. Lavinia Draper, who will be in my show.
Okay, so
very exciting.
So bring that back.
The one and only legendary Lavinia Draper.
She will be in the show.
Will be in Gayer Than Christmas, Calvin Munro, Broadway's Calvin Munro, Broadway's Allison Semmes, cabaret icon Josh Bartier, Radio City Music Hall Broadway musical director Jason Wetzel, and Santa.
Now, how do they get tickets to that?
You go to my website. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, because
AnthonyFett.com for tickets, and it'll take you. You just click the link for tickets, and it'll take you right to instant seats.
Yes, and I had a little snafu, but it was my fault. So just to give you a heads up, make sure you fill everything out, and you just click accept, and then it'll go through, and you get a confirmation.
Acceptance is good.
Yes, acceptance is great. Oh, by the way, speaking of Lynn Portis, it was her birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Lynn.
My Scorpio sister.
Oh, my God. That's right. You're a Scorpio.
Mine was a couple days ago, but
my God. All right, so let's do the food.
You never age.
First, we got to get Van to join us. On the count of three, we all say, go ahead, in the most Italian way you can say it, man. Yeah. Go ahead. Keep eating. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Go ahead. Keep eating. All right, what did I make tonight?
I missed it.
Let me tell you something. I had to improvise because I was cooking all day and I was making a lot of sauce orders this week. So what I did was I took my spicy sausage sauce. I cooked some shrimp in there.
My mouth is a little watery.
Yes, no. So it's more like a gumbo kind of thing. So this is what I did. I got some shrimp and tomato sauce with lobster bouillon,
Oh
garlic,
my God.
onion, Old Bay, crushed red peppers, and parsley over jasmine rice.
Wow.
Girl,
Are you married?
I have a girlfriend. I have a
Dump
girlfriend.
her.
She's not here for me tonight.
I'll make you a
I
lot
have a
happier.
hot girl. What did I make?
Don't tell
for-
Judy
you know,
I'm eating food tonight.
Oh my God,
Oh,
this
Liz
looks
Goldenberg
so.
said you
I
guys
mean,
make
this is
this
actually
fine.
exactly the kind of stuff I eat.
Liz, I made your bouillonnaise today. Liz was part of my big order I had to cook. What did I make here
What
for
is this?
salad?
You make the most interesting salads.
Because I love salad.
I love
too.
these salads.
But they
if
have to
I
be
didn't
interesting,
salad
right? Yeah.
Every day, look how good that looks.
I'm
I
smelling.
would be 4,000 pounds, but I love salad. So this is arugula with red onion, carrots, baby cucumbers, blue cheese crumble, and blackberries.
I love it.
Damn you!
I
I
do
love
too.
those. Oh my
Blackberries.
goodness.
Exactly the kind of stuff I
Of course.
cook. I
You know what I'm
love
going to
it.
put on this? I have a cranberry pear balsamic vinegar.
Oh,
Oh,
the pear,
my
the
God.
blackberry is
Wow.
gonna be
And
so
a nice extra virgin olive oil from Italy. From Italy.
From Italy.
good. Italy.
And we're gonna from Italy.
From Italy.
We're gonna enjoy that. And then wait, since I'm off my diet and it is Thanksgiving week, I couldn't decide. I went to the store. I know, Anthony, we can have whatever. You hold one and I'll hold one.
This is terrible.
So
Is that custard pie?
this is a
Custard and
pumpkin
pumpkin?
pie, and that's a coconut custard pie.
Coconut
It's
custard.
I love coconut
It's
custard.
highly-
It's Thanksgiving without a pie is not
I
Thanksgiving.
have to tell you, I baked, because the kids, I give them fun snacks. I
Yeah.
baked 3 pumpkin pies already this season, and
I
then
love it.
2 apples.
I love
Thanksgiving
coconut
without
custard.
pies, it's like a stripper without a G-string.
Hey,
It's no stripper at all.
No stripper at all. Where are you going to put the money?
Oh,
Where are you
my
going to
God.
put the money?
Where are you going to put the money?
All right, so Liz Goldenberg, you guys make me smile. Yum. Old Bay makes everything wonderful. I agree.
It does. Seafood. Yep.
Can you tell I'm from Maryland? I love Old Bay, and
Yeah,
I
me
love.
too.
I just love
I
it.
put it on salmon. I put it on anything.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. So I want to shout out, Dee, can you please add in your website how people can get you? I cannot sing Danielle's praises enough, and I'm not just saying it. Danielle is
I
not.
get it.
Nobody is making me say anything. I like to just promote my friends. I had the most amazing quantum, it was called a quantum session, where Danielle channels and speaks to spirit. I got so many amazing messages. Judy, my girlfriend, had a session. It blew her mind. It was amazing. I give it
sounds
to
amazing.
Judy as a gift, but I'm also going to give it as to more people, my sister and other people, as gifts. This is an amazing gift. You want to give, especially someone who has recently lost someone or is still kind of hurting over something like that. This is like literally mending a broken heart. I can't say enough about it. I felt like a weight had been lifted off of me. And so, please, Danielle, please. Oh, there it is. Okay. DAMCL designs.com.
Damsel Designs.
AMCLdesigns.com. When you go to her website, it's going to give you a lot of different options. But the one that I chose, and you can choose whatever you like, that I highly recommend, is called a quantum session. No, I mean it, Danielle. I don't waste words. Anybody that knows me knows I don't waste words. I have no reason to do that. I felt so healed afterwards, and I want that for you too. So if I'm going to get some more,
I love speaking with her. I love that whole interview. I love the fact that she has opened herself up to what a lot of people talk about, if you follow any of this stuff, to the Akashic stuff, to the stuff where your soul is written and those things, and to know that we affect ourselves from different lives and such. It's she's really great. She knows her history. She knows what she's talking about,
and she's really a nice person. We
stayed for another 45 minutes, just not reading, just conversing really back and forth, and I love that time I spent with her.
Okay, so we're coming close to the end of our show. So I'm going to start with Van. I want everybody to leave. We're coming to Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is very special for me. I've always loved it. I've always felt like it was a really important time in the world. What can we leave? Anybody, you can choose just the world, our community, whatever you want. What do we leave them to keep marching on, to give people hope in this world? In this very difficult world, what do we want to leave something positive? What would you like to leave, Van?
I want to convince people, because I'm proof of this, and I won't go into the detail, but I want to convince people that the impossible can happen.
I love that.
That's all I want to do. If I can convince like a couple of people of that, because I know that, but a lot of people are say either cynical or pessimistic, and they're like, nah, no. The impossible can happen, and only those who believe in that actually achieve the impossible, because you must believe in it before you achieve it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, I needed to hear that tonight.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Chauncey, what would you, let's give a message of hope. What are you feeling right now?
I like to lead by example and, show people the work that can be done, et cetera, but I also love to show gratitude to those that I follow that lead by example. So I follow them and show them gratitude for being the people that I look up to, and be a person that other people look up to at the same time.
Wow, that's beautiful. And you really do, Chauncey. You do lead by. That is you. Absolutely, you definitely lead by.
You can't force people to do things, but you can show them that it's possible. You can show them that it's not that difficult to do. Do something kind for someone. Give of yourself. To volunteer. Make someone happy. Send somebody a message. It's not that difficult. So if you show people, but I really have been making a point to let the people know that inspire me, that they inspire me.
Oh, I love that. Leo, my love.
Can I have last word?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Anthony, what do you think?
That works great for me, because I wanted to piggyback off of what Chauncey said, which is gratitude. And at Thanksgiving, every year, my family goes around the table and everyone has to say something that they are grateful for. And I think obviously everybody picks different things, but having that spirit of gratitude and learning to count your blessings is so important in life. And it's something I'm practicing and trying to do, and and it's this what this season is speaking to me about, is that gratitude and counting every blessing. Every day is a blessing. Every breath is a blessing.
Absolutely.
And certainly all of these wonderful people are a blessing. So I want to
absolutely. Oh my God, so beautiful. So Leo's going to go last, so I'll go next. I am so full of gratitude. I mean, I usually am anyway. I'm someone that sees so much good in the world. And I will say this. This week was so hard for so many reasons. For reasons that I can't talk about and reasons that we can talk about. But I will say something. What I am going to look towards is I have this vision of literally pulling. We need to pull each other through things. If we were trying to get through something, we would help. If someone was falling out a window, you would grab their jacket, whatever it is, and pull them in. People need us to pull them up. They won't always ask for it, but you can feel it. Don't be ashamed to lift someone up, because you may be the only person that reaches out to them. Let's continue to pull each other up. That's what we need.
That's so true.
Leo?
After a conversation with Danielle last week, afterward, it reminded me of a lot of things that I put aside. And I thought that we could close out, because we've been talking about it with everything that we said, but I wrote this part, and I thought that we could close out to the end of a song. Sing.
The moon sits idle, yes, and Saturn returns. And we all know that there's more life to come, yeah. But we gotta start living and living through love. It's all about love. It's all about love, yeah. It's all about love. It's all about love.
So if we can just remember that.
All about love.
love.
That's Leo's song. I love that. I love it. Don't forget to check out Gayer Than Christmas at the Triad next Sunday, December 4th. And you can find Chauncey and Van at their website. Leo, can you post those websites where they can be found? Please go check out their music. It's incredible. You're going to feel happy and you won't be able to get it out of your head. House of Dandridge or DJ Chauncey D or Van Hector on Spotify. Thank you, everybody. We love and appreciate you. Hi, Catherine. We love and appreciate you.
All about love.
Come back every week at 9. And if you miss the show, that's okay. You can listen to it on podcast and Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or our YouTube channel, which Leo maintains impeccably. All our shows are on. Thank you, everybody. We love
Thank
you.
you.
And
It's who I am.